Hello, everybody. My name is Martha Alter Hines with Living the One Light. Okay, in this video, I am being asked by the spirit world to channel something. I'm not totally sure what. I just know that they're wanting to convey something along the lines of helping us to anchor into remembering who we truly are right now. And this is, the recurring theme of all of my work, all of the things I channel is this remembering who we are is the real point of it all. And so needed in this time. But this morning when I was doing my prayers, I'm recording this on Monday, October 28th, 2024. And so in the United States, there's a election next Tuesday. And so what I have been feeling is, not only because of the election, but just so many other things that we know about in the world going on, that it's a really big moment on the planet, and fears are high and worry is high and all of the above, including for me. And so something I was noticing as I was praying today is how it's just so human of me, right? I think it's probably true for a lot of us that as there's so much potential suffering and real suffering, already suffering going on in the world, it's easy for my energy body to assume that I somehow that it's inevitable, or that it's necessary somehow for my vibrational quality to be lower. And in my praying today, I was essentially getting told, nope. Even though it might seem natural or um, even compassionate to lower my vibration. In other words, like empathy, like if I recognize suffering going on in the world and potential even more suffering that might go on in the world, I have a lot of empathy for that. And if you're listening to this, I'm sure you're a very empathic person, an empathetic person. Um, and so as part of that response to the empathy I feel and the compassion I feel, it's natural for my human self to feel like, okay, I need to lower my vibration because I need to be more empathetic and in tune with that suffering. Totally understandable feeling, obviously, and very natural, I think. But what the spirit world is saying is no. The opposite is true. Please don't do that. We need you to actually, more than ever, more than ever, right now, please, please, please remember the wholeness that you are. Remember the totality of who you are, and come fully right here and right now. Let go of any and all uh, doubts you have about yourself, or sense of shame, or sense of guilt, or sense of not good enough, or any conditioning at all that you have ever that you should be anything other than who you actually fully totally are as a being, as a soul. Please let that go right now. We need you. We need the real full soul being, flower of this garden, you know, who is exactly you. We need you right now, fully, completely, right here, right now. Yeah. So that's the gist of what was coming through in my praying, and it felt like, well, they said, please channel something. So I'm guessing it'll be along those lines, but we'll see what wants to come through. I'll also just say, I think it's so interesting in the gatherings I've been having lately. There's been this theme that's been building of me feeling like the energies of the spirit world, the benevolent realms, the infinite benevolent realms, have been getting more and more and more and more present, number one. And number two, what I've been feeling in subsequent gatherings with people is this sense of of people's true soul being more and more and more and more just present here now, you know, whereas in previous months and years of gathering with people, it's been a more of a sense of the true self hiding or being unsure or not quite sure who they are, or like the soul self just kind of sitting back and waiting to come out or not sure how to come out. And that's still true. I mean, that we're all human. Like that's still a thing. That's fine for that still to be a thing. But what's been fascinating to me is just recently, all of a sudden, there's been this like, like, here I am, the flower that is me, the soul that is me, the being that is truly me. It's all of a sudden been happening more in these gatherings with many of you. And um, yeah, let's keep it going. It's awesome. That's the point. That's what we need to be doing, right? Um, that's why I'm here. That's what this all these videos are all about, is supporting that to happen. So yay. Yay, it's so good. Um, okay, I will now channel. Let's see what wants to come through for all of us. Okay. Hey, hello, beautiful beings. Today, we want to convey actually a relatively simple message, yet in the simplicity of it, there are many key components that we hope will help you to maybe shift and come into a state of being that will optimize your way of holding yourself and being held in this time and being present in this time in the way that's just right for you and that is optimal for your own well-being and the well-being of the planet. So, as Martha was mentioning the word flowers, that's actually a perfect analogy or metaphor, or even literal description of how we want to hold this space today. We would really love to support you to be, as Martha said, just be and become the flower that you are. You already are that. So it's becoming isn't even really the right word. It's more a matter of just blooming into what you already are. And we encourage you, if you haven't already, to access the Wholeness Way series, because in that series we support you in this in a much more deep and ongoing way. It's entirely free, of course, so we encourage you to access that. But this video today is more of just a little reminder, because as we're recording this is a time in the world where anxieties can increase, the illusion of separation can become louder. And so this is really a reminder video, a moment of a little tap on the shoulder to just come back into alignment, into this wholeness that you are, the totality of who you are, the beauty that you are, the beautiful being that you are, the flower of existence that you are, the masterpiece of creation that you are, the wholeness and the totality that you are, and the representation that you are of the wholeness of existence itself. So we invite you now, taking a long, slow, deep breath. We invite you to drop fully into your body, into your being. We invite you to feel the light of the heart of Mother Gaia spark awake in her body and her being. And we invite you to feel that light filling her body, surrounding you, because she is you. And you can feel that light coming up through the body of the earth, and creating a kind of base that you are then sitting in, space of light. We invite you to feel the light of your own being sparking awake in your heart, and then also sparking awake in your womb area or in your pelvic area, like the fourth chakra and the second chakra. And we invite you to feel the light of that base being created, like a cradle being created by the light of the heart of Mother Gaia, Earth. And we invite you to feel your own light and that light meeting at the base of your body. We invite you to feel then how the light of Mother Gaia, Earth, creating that base and meeting your light, rises up around your body and becomes the beautiful, exquisite flower that is you. And the light of your own body and your own being in that second chakra, then it's like the center of that flower. So you're being surrounded and held by the light of the heart of Mother Gaia, Earth, and you're being filled in your pelvic area, in your base, with that beautiful second chakra, sacred sexuality light, filling your pelvic region and your whole body and your whole being, and meeting with that light of the heart of Mother Gaia herself. And this beautiful light of Mother Gaia mixing with the light of you and your creative life force, your Dantian area, or whatever, in whatever way you're feeling that light of the second chakra. They meet and they begin to heal and outline the beautiful infinite petals of this flower being that is you. So these forms of light are, in a sense, you can feel them soothing and also defining and outlining each individual petal of this gorgeous flower that is you. And as this light defines and outlines and moves along each petal of this flower that is you, you can feel each and every petal being soothed, caressed, held so that you can feel and know that you are completely 100% totally safe. And as this light is moving down each and every petal, we invite you to take a long, slow, deep breath and feel how this soothing motion and movement of this light is healing you and helping anything and everything of you that feels scared, hesitant, unsure to be yourself, to be truly, truly, truly this flower that you are. Any and all of those doubts, those fears, those feelings are just being soothed and caressed to release and go away. And this light that's caressing you is reminding you that you are perfection itself. There have been eons, centuries, millennia of forgetting. And in the forgetting, so many messages other than support for being who you actually really truly are. So you can just let go of any and all of those messages of that time of forgetting. They're not needed. They're not helpful. You are whole. You are perfect. You are beautiful. You are needed. The exact being, the exact flower that is you is so exquisitely, perfectly beautiful and needed right now. And taking another long, slow, deep breath, we invite you to feel this flower that is you, to see this flower that is you, maybe to breathe in the beautiful fragrance of this flower that is you, to feel the softness of it, the incredible colors that are you, the unique shape of the petals that are you. There is not a single other flower in all of existence. There is not a single other being in all of existence who is the exactness of you. No one else, nothing else can be exactly you. And you are created, made for right now. And then the last part of what we want to convey in this message today is that another component of why this flower imagery and experience and becoming, remembering is so perfect is because in this being of who you are, it really is a simplicity of being. There's not an efforting needed. We really want to emphasize how crucial, how important this is. That this is just about being. You already are who you are. You don't need to try to be who you are. It's just a matter of being, breathing in and out, letting the light soothe you, the light of Gaia who created you, who knows you. She is soothing you. The light of your own being is soothing you, knows you. The wisdom of Gaia and your own being and the divine. Just like with a flower unfolding and blooming into who the flower is, the flower isn't trying, it just is. It's more of a falling away than a efforting of any kind. So we invite you to feel that way of being in your body, in your being. Because again, as we've said many times, in this moment of the time-space continuum in the predominant culture of this time, there is and has been a strong emphasis on doing, on fastness, and on being in a rhythm that is actually not natural to your body, not natural to your being, not natural to earth, not natural to life itself. Sometimes life is fast. Actual life force can be very fast, can be exponentially fast and infinitely fast. But typically the rhythms of the earth body and earth being are very, very slow. So we invite you to feel the rhythm that is natural to you as this flower as well. We invite you to breathe in and out into that slowness, the sacred slow that your body and your being and Gaia and the cosmos know. We invite you to feel, imagine yourself as that being of the flower, relaxing, letting go, unfolding into the openness of your being, and then feeling the slow rhythms and the beautiful knowing and wisdom as your open petals even connect in with the light of the moon, the light of stars. Breathe in and out with the air of Gaia, ocean breeze, the scent of the trees and the other flowers in the garden, the vibration of the songs of the birds, all dancing, moving the microbes communicating in the dirt with your roots and the root systems of all of Gaia. And the deep, 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 infinite knowing of the heart of Gaia itself, which again is you, and the deep knowing of your own being, your own life force energy, which is source and which is you, and all of it breathing, knowing you as this incredible, beautiful manifestation, masterpiece of the divine that is you. That is the totality of you, the exquisiteness of you, the uniqueness that is only you. And that we all need you just to simply be exactly you here and now. And so it is. Amen. Right. Hope that felt good. Hope that's helpful. Helps my nervous system. As they mentioned, if you haven't signed up for the Wholeness Way series, it's totally free and available forever. And I'll put the link here with this video. Please take advantage of that because it's very in-depth, and people have gotten a lot out of it, and I would love for you to enjoy it. I think it's really, really, really potentially very helpful right now. Whenever you're listening to this, it's probably you're here for a reason. Also, I'll just mention, if you happen to be listening to this soon after I've recorded it, I will be holding a live and recorded gathering on November 5th, 2024, where I'm going to be channeling Intermountain beings who are, I've said things about them previously, but I'll just briefly say right now, it's going to be a very in-depth channeled time where we're going to come into, being held more and more and more, and to come into who we are. That happens to be the day of the election in the United States, but it's relevant. It's not, I didn't plan it that way. That's what they told me to do. So I don't know exactly what they're going to channel, but probably not a coincidence that it's on that day, but it's relevant regardless of it being on that day. They're going to channel for us to get to know them, these Intermountain beings, their world, their community, and then they're going to help each of us to connect with them each in our own way, and to feel and know whatever knowing is meant to come through you, specifically through you, either for you or for the collective. So it's going to be a kind of a co-remembering kind of a scenario. And then the third component of the gathering is going to be a channeled healing session for you, individually and collectively. So that's happening November 5th, 2024, but it'll be recorded. So even if you're hearing this after the fact, it'll be available indefinitely. Yeah. And much more to come. Much more to come. I have a couple things planned in December I'll say more about soon. And actually also today I'm going to be recording the next part in the Gaia Speaks set of videos that I'm doing. I'm reading Gaia Speaks out loud to you. So access those videos. Those are also free if that feels helpful. It feels really relevant and important in this time as well. So that'll be coming out with the same time as this video, probably. I'm recording both of these videos today, and yeah, we're in this together. And there's so much support. So much support. That's the main message that I'm getting told, is to come fully into who we are. Remember right now who we are, and that includes the reality that we are the totality, the wholeness of existence. We are the one. We are the one. This is a wholeness. You know, the key here is this wholeness that we are, the totality that we are, to really fully embody that wholeness that we are. It's always crucial, but it's extra important to be doing that right now. And to just let go of any and all other messages that might say, that might be more about the illusion of separation. We are whole. You are who you are. You are perfect as the wholeness that you are. You are needed as the perfection of the wholeness that you are right now. Right now. And now, and now, and now, and now. You're here for that. Truly, we each are. Okay. I'll see you in the Gaia Speaks video. Wonderful. See you soon.